and welcome to Defense Web TV, the YouTube channel news of Army Recognition Group. Army Recognition has obtained exclusive information on new Iranian loitering munition called Rezvan, gathered during a recent defense exhibition and not previously disclosed to the public. What makes this system particularly relevant is this potential impact of US forces operating under Epic Fury operation. Based on the data we have collected on site, Resvan appears designed for persistent aerial surveillance followed by rapid precision strikes. This development highlights how Iran continues to advance loitering munition with a focus on operational effectiveness, combining endurance, accuracy and low-cost deployment to challenge more technologically advanced forces. In this video, we break down that we know about the Resvan, how it could be used in real-world scenarios, and why it matters on today's battlefield.
In September 2025, at the Partner Defense Exhibition in Belgrade, Serbia, Iran discreetly unveiled a new loitering munition that immediately drew attention. Housed in a sealed launch canister and marked for directional deployment, the system appeared at first glance as just another tactical drone. But analysts quickly identified it as part of Iran's growing family of precision strike systems, the Rezvan loitering munition. What makes the Rezvan particularly noteworthy is not its size or range, but its design philosophy. This is not a long-range strategic drone like the well-known Shahed 136. Instead, it is a compact, highly lethal, short-range strike weapon optimized for tactical battlefield use. The Rezvan weighs approximately 41 kilograms, but what stands out is its payload. Nearly 24 kilograms of that mass is dedicated to a high-explosive anti-tank and fragmentation warhead. In other words, more than half of the drone's total weight is devoted to destructive power. This configuration gives the system a very specific role. Unlike reconnaissance drones or long-endurance loitering systems, the Rezvan is designed to deliver maximum impact over a short distance. Its operational range is estimated at around 20 kilometers, with an endurance of roughly 20 minutes. That may seem limited, but it's intentional. The Rezvan is built for frontline deployment. It is launched from a cylindrical or canisterized tube, allowing rapid setup and minimal logistical footprint. Once launched, its folding pusher propeller deploys, and the drone transitions into flight using fixed aerodynamic surfaces and forward canards for stability. At the front of the airframe sits an electro-optical guidance system, likely a TV-based seeker. This enables operator-in-the-loop control, meaning the drone can transmit live video back to its operator, who can then manually select and adjust the target in real time. This is critical. It transforms the Rezvan from a simple fire-and-forget munition into a precision-guided strike asset, capable of engaging moving or time-sensitive targets.
A very interesting pavilion at Partner 2025 is the presence of the Iranian defense industry. They display a full range of different types of military equipment, including anti-tank guided weapons, but also different types of drone and ammunition. And what is very unique, they present also a very interesting equipment consisting of loitering munition, an individual loitering munition that can be very similar to the US Switchblade 600. Following the war in Ukraine, a very interesting topic at the worldwide level is the loitering munition. Many companies all over the world have developed different types of loitering munition, and now you can see a very unique product developed by Iran. This system seems very similar to the Switchblade 600 developed by the US defense industry. But what does it mean, loitering munition? A loitering munition is a drone focused to perform combat operation against units of soldiers or maybe against combat vehicles or tanks. In this case, I think, following the size of the loitering munition, I think so this one is really dedicated to make counter operation against combat vehicles of main battle tanks.
In operational terms, the Resvan fills a niche between lightweight loitering munitions and heavier, more complex systems. It bridges the gap between systems like the Switchblade 300, small, portable, but limited in destructive power, and larger loitering drones that require more infrastructure. Its large warhead makes it particularly effective against light armored vehicles, troop concentrations, and exposed infrastructure. In dense or urban environments, this combination of precision and explosive yield can have disproportionate tactical effects. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the Resvan is how Iran may intend to use it in a broader strategic context, especially in a potential confrontation with the United States. Unlike long-range drones used for strategic strikes, the Resvan is tailored for distributed warfare. It is a weapon designed to be deployed in large numbers by mobile ground units, irregular forces, or proxy groups. Its simplicity, relatively low cost, and ease of deployment make it ideal for saturation tactics. In a conflict scenario, particularly in regions like the Persian Gulf, Iraq, or Syria, Resvan systems could be used to target forward operating bases, logistical hubs, or lightly protected vehicles within a 20-kilometer radius. This creates a constant threat envelope around frontline positions. Moreover, the system's portability means it can be concealed, relocated, and launched with minimal warning. This complicates counter-drone operations, as defenders must account not only for aerial threats, but also for hidden launch teams operating close to their perimeter. There are also indications that Iran has explored unconventional deployment concepts. Reports suggest that the Resvan may even be adaptable for submarine launch, potentially allowing covert deployment from naval platforms. If operationalized, this would introduce a new dimension to its use, enabling surprise drone attacks from maritime environments, although such use would come with significant communication and control challenges. In the context of a confrontation with the United States, the Resvan would not be used in isolation. Instead, it would likely be part of a layered drone strategy. Larger systems would conduct long-range strikes, while short-range systems like the Resvan would dominate the tactical battle space, harassing forces, degrading defenses, and forcing constant vigilance. Ultimately, the Resvan reflects a broader trend in modern warfare, the shift toward compact, high-impact, and easily deployable precision weapons. It may not have the range or sophistication of more advanced drones, but its strength lies in its practicality: short range, high payload, rapid deployment. In today's conflicts, that combination can be just as decisive as any long-range strike capability.
اینجا یکی از پایگاه‌های پهپادی نیروی زمینی سپاهه و لانچرهایی که در اطراف من می‌بینید مربوط به جدیدترین پهپاد پرسه‌زن این نیروه. پهپادی که برای نخستین بار به صورت غیررسمی در رزمایش پیامبر اعظم 18 تصاویری از اون منتشر شد و قراره در این رزمایش به صورت رسمی از اون رونمایی بشه و برای نخستین بار به صورت رسمی به سازمان رزم یگانهای پهپادی نیروی زمینی سپاه اضافه بشه. پهپاد پرسه‌زن رزوان با برد 20 کیلومتر و مداومت پروازی 20 دقیقه که میتونه توانمندی خیلی خوبی رو به یگانهای نیروی زمینی به خصوص برای مقابله با گروهک‌های تروریستی در مناطق جغرافیایی پیچیده و کوهستانی بده. این پهپاد قادره با دوربینی که در جلوی سر جنگی اون تعبیه شده پس از پرواز منطقه مورد نظر رو پایش کنه، تصاویر رو روی مانیتور به کاربر نشون بده و کاربر هر هدفی رو که مورد نظرش هست در برد عملیاتی این پهپاد انتخاب کنه و به سمت اون حمله کنه و اون رو منهدم کنه. یکی از مزیت‌های خیلی خوب این نوع پهپادهای پرسه‌زن به کارگیری راحت و سریع اونهاست که اون رو به وسیله محبوب برای نیروهای زمینی در سراسر دنیا تبدیل کرد.